What's up, everybody? It's your boy Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me. Let's talk some summer league action, baby. First off, we gotta look at my guy Emoni Bates, just progressing every game with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Him and Sharif Cooper, I knew they would do work, but I'm just saying, I love what I'm seeing. It looks like Keyonte George is definitely finding his range. He looking like Donovan Mitchell 2.0. I can't believe he fell, but it makes sense while the Jazz picked him up. And then those Charlotte Hornets. Sheesh. B. Miller finally looking like the kid we saw at Alabama, lighting it up all year. And a healthy Nick Smith Jr.? That's just dangerous for the league. Let's get into it.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
So Emoni Bates, was once marked as a generational talent, was on the cover of Sports Illustrated, man. Was supposed to be that next great behind KD and LeBron. Was supposed to be that next one years before we knew what the hell a Victor Wembanyama was. But, hey, that's how the card folds sometimes. That's how the cookie crumbles. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, he went to the second round and went to the Cavs. And it seems like I was high on him even at Eastern Michigan. He was averaging like 19 a game at Eastern Michigan, shooting the ball well from three as well as from inside, the perimeter, getting to the basket. The knock on him, though, majorly has been that he doesn't pass, he doesn't defend. He can shoot it, he can score it with the best of them, but he doesn't pass, and he doesn't defend. I think in the first two games, we saw him chucking a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He got the points, he had a double-digit game, but he was chucking a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really efficient, and he was looking a little lazy on D at times, but it seems like he's progressed every game, though, and that's what you want to see, especially the Cavs, who need that extra firepower on the wing. You know what I'm saying? They need someone to help complement Okoro. Isaac Okoro is a great player himself in his own right. He's good at his role, I should say. Not a great player, but he's solid. You know what I'm saying? Okoro's solid. Anyways, so they're looking for a little bit more scoring punch, and maybe Bates, that was a swing for the fence home run, you know what I'm saying, hit or miss type of draft prospect. But he's just got a game that looks like it's more suited for the NBA than the college game. I mean, you look at him off the dribble. Got all the dribble moves, got the step back, a lot more mobile, and got a little bit more burst and a little bit more shiftiness than Brandon Miller. And I think that he's really shown that he can get his shot off. But in the third game, his best game so far this season, Bates scored 21 points, hit 5 3-pointers, had 2 blocks as well, defending on the other end. And that's the main thing that we were talking about with his defense come in. He also had 2 steals. Now, he scored this 21 points on 7 of 11 shooting, right? And did all this in 27 minutes. That's looking like steal of the draft type, you know what I'm saying? And Gilbert Arenas, something he said before the draft kind of stuck out to me when he was saying that he should be like a top 5 pick. Like, they should go get him over a few other guys, maybe the Thompson twins, or, you know what I'm saying, or Cam Whitmore, guys like that. He was saying Bates was looking like that guy, and I think he's looking like an absolute steal. In that third game, we saw him find his shot within the offense. It wasn't a whole lot of dribble, ISO, bad shots. I'm going to chuck one. No, he was finding it within the rhythm of the offense, and that ball swang a few more times. He was passing it. He wasn't just ball stopping the offense, man. He was moving the rock, finding his shot in rhythm within the offense, and that's something that we really want to see from him because he's not going to have to be a number 1 type option with this Cavs team. They're loaded. Make your open shots, help set people up, keep the ball moving, and defend. You're 6'9", you're 6'10", defend. We see that potential with the 2 blocks and the 2 steals on the defensive end. And I think he's just growing more confident, man. I absolutely think he carves out a role in this rotation this year just because of a need and what he can bring with his skill set of instant scoring punch. But if he's defending too, yeah, that's very, very, very exciting news. We want to see that. We want to see him blocking shots, using that length, moving those feet, twitching the hips, you know what I'm saying, getting that lateral movement going, making things tough on the offensive end for opposing players, because we know he can score. We know he can score. We know that already. He's a walking certified bucket. You know what I'm saying? We know that. Highly touted. Once regarded a generational talent. Went through the ringer. Got into some trouble. Didn't work out in Memphis. Moved back to where he was from, the area he was from, out there in eastern Michigan. Got buckets. They wasn't that good, but he was giving out work. Got buckets. And now he's showing what he's been doing his whole life. He's showing at the summer league, but he's showing us more. I mean, at 6'9", 6'10", the jump shot is smooth. He's going to get that off regardless. But if he's taking smart shots, making the open looks, getting to the basket, making things harder, putting pressure on the defense with the dribble, and he's defending, oh, yeah. We talking about potentially stealing the draft, man. I mean, this kid has got all-star potential level talent if they can help him reach his ceiling. And that's why the Cavs took that. I mean, it was a second-round pick. You're not going to find too many players in the second round with the potential of an Emoni Bates. You're just not going to do that. So I'm just saying, it's a good, really good showing. I would say up until the Hornets' last game, he was looking better than B. Miller. I'm just saying. I ain't trying to, but I'm just saying he was looking a lot more comfortable in this space and pace NBA game. And I think we just seeing Emoni Bates scratch the surface right now. That kid is the real deal, and I think he will continue to be a productive player in this Cavaliers organization for a while. So we'll see. They could use that extra punch, though, to go along with Spider as well as Darius Garland and Evan Mobley. Like, this team is loaded. Jared Allen, like, they got a squad. But you added Emoni Bates, some youth in this group that can come in, make shots, take some pressure off the stars. I think he'll get a chance to work out, man, if he just keeps putting in that effort and playing smart team basketball. So we'll see, man. But I'm excited to see what he continues to do. On the other side, though, Keyonte George, welcome to town, young man. Utah has got Donovan Mitchell 2.0, and I say that because they look and play so much similar. And I'm surprised. George was a killer in high school. He was killing at Baylor. I cannot believe he fell out the top 10. Like, I'm absolutely shocked. I'm appalled. But I digress. I just didn't understand it. And I still don't. When you see, he's had a 20-something point game, dropped 33 their last game, had 11 assists. That's the playmaking ability where we're seeing that he could play either position, a true combo guard. That's something we didn't see a whole lot of at Baylor because he was kind of required to score. They was leaning on his scoring ability. But the playmaking ability is there, and that reminds me of Donovan Mitchell just being able to play both sides and play both guard positions, I should say. Play both sides of the ball, too, though. And just be able to get his offense, like, smooth off the dribble, the change of pace, the stop and start. Dance with me. Like, he's really out there serving up cold buckets and getting it at an efficient rate. And that's what you want to see. You want to be able to trust a young guard with the basketball, and they need that. And I'm telling you, he fits. Like, it will literally be like how Donovan Mitchell fit into this offense. Just a combo guard being able to handle the ball and initiate offense, or go out and give you 20, 30 if you need that. I think George is going to be a stud in the league, man. Honestly, I think he's got a chance to win Rookie of the Year this year in that situation with Utah where they desperately need backcourt help. They need scoring punch. No disrespect to Jordan Clarkson, but they need some more scoring punch. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Walker Kessler, Laurie Marketing. Like, we know y'all got some hoopers out there, Utah. But that man, Keyonte George, is looking like the real deal Holyfield. Just scoring. I love the efficiency, the polished offensive game. He's really getting his rocks off in the NBA. Like, it's so much more opportunity to really expand his game and show all the things he can do. But that playmaking ability is there. Shooting the rock, getting to the basket, explosive athlete. Have to throw that in there. 6'4", you know what I'm saying, can guard the basketball. Use the athleticism on both sides. Utah's getting a jolt of energy, man. I love this pick. I love this fit. He looks like Spider 2.0. And then on the other end, the Charlotte Hornets, we taking it to the Eastern Conference. The East Coast down south, baby. Brandon Miller was stanking it up for weeks, y'all. My man had more points. No. He had more fouls than points through 4 games, my man. Like, what is going on? My guy had 50 points in 4 games. He was out there hacking, shacking, and looking crazy through some games, man. We saw some bright spots, but most of it was, we was not feeling it. People was calling the kid a bust. It was getting ugly out. And then Coach Nate Oates from Alabama, his man, $100,000 pulls up. And B. Miller is on. Shooting the rock, you know what I'm saying? Making 3-point shots, getting it off the dribble, making the open looks, finally hitting some shots, showing the shooting stroke we had grown accustomed to seeing. Finally making some shots, man. Like, it was ugly for a minute, but he's out there finally making shots, finding his shooting stroke. What they need him to do in Charlotte, make open shots when LaMelo passes you the ball. We saw the potential there, getting buckets. You know what I'm saying? Being able to finally create some space for himself, get shots off, moving without the basketball. You know what I'm saying? Just staying constantly engaged in this game to find his open looks within the offense, man. He looked like the number 2 pick. Put on his show. You know what I'm saying? He's not super athletic, but he's long. He can finish at the basket. You know what I'm saying? He can take you off the dribble if you run into aggressive out that 3-point line. Like, he's just not a shooter. But just seeing that the shooting stroke is falling, the ball is going in, and sometimes you just got to see it go in. But the shooting strokes have been noted. So to see him come out there, shoot the ball confidently, make big shots, pick his spots within the Florida offense, it was very refreshing. There's light at the end of the tunnel. There's some spark with that number 2 pick, man. But nah, I think B. Miller's going to be fine, man. We've seen plenty of guys. KD and Steph didn't have the best summer league. So this isn't the all-in, be-all definition of a career in these few games in the summer league. We're not saying that. But we just saying that it is encouraging to see Brandon Miller look like the kid from Alabama that was taking number 2 that was lighting up the NCAA all last year. That's all I'm saying. But the real star for the Hornets that was getting busy with the 30 ball, Nick Smith Jr., and this is a kid in high school who was one of the top-ranked players in the nation. Some had him as high as number 1 in the nation because of his 3-level scoring ability and his deep bag. The scoring arsenal is elite. He can get a damn shot off. I'm telling you right now. And he just hadn't been healthy. Missed a lot of time with Arkansas. We got robbed of his freshman year. We didn't really get to see him like that. But a healthy Nick Smith Jr. is a problemo. I think that is helping to show that the Hornets are seriously addressing their lack of perimeter punch and depth. They've got some shooters. They've got some guys that are making shots, that are capable of making shots, taking them and making them, and are being aggressive looking for their offense, man. Nick Smith looked exceptional in that game against Portland. Seriously, just getting it off the dribble, the nice dribble move, dribble package, just being able to hit him with the and create some space, hitting step backs. He can hit open shots, contested shots. He's knocking them down, off-balance shots. He's just a shot maker. I think he was an absolute steal for the Hornets. We're talking about a top 5 level talent if he's healthy in this draft. Drops all the way to the late first round to the Hornets. He looked healthy. He looked comfortable. He looked 100% in that last game. And we saw what he can do as far as scoring the basketball. He's a special talent that can provide immediate offense. And he might be the nail in the coffin for James Bouknight, because ain't no damn way. He might be up out of here. It seems like he's taking those minutes. Now he probably will spend some time in Greensboro too, but I think he will come in and make an impact with the Hornets with his shot making ability. If you can make shots in the NBA and provide a scoring punch off the bench, hey, Somebody gonna make some minutes for you. I'm telling you right now. But overall, Summer League's been dope, man. A lot more storylines we'll dive into. But we just wanted to start with a few because those was burning the brain. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we got some more content coming, especially that exclusive content for the members. So make sure to join up for that exclusive. You know what I'm saying? That's a wrap for us. Holler at me in the comments and let me know what y'all think about everything and what's going on with the Summer League. Who am I missing? Who we need to talk about next? Who's getting off? Who's stinking it up? Y'all holler at me. Let me know. Again, it's a wrap for us. Our time is over. Until next time, though, I am Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV. This is Live with Brandon Blakeney. Hey, we out.